the news. Shadowflame Wreathe damage enchant, now testable on the PTR. This is one badass looking little enchant here. The visual on this enchant is really nice. Probably going to be one of the most used ones visually in terms of transmog out of any enchant on any weapon. Obviously, Death Knights don't do any of this shit because we have our rune carving, so I could care less for what it actually does statistically. But the way it looks, really, really nice, I have to say. Really, really nice. So this is now available on the testing on the 10.1 PTR. It is known as the Shadowflame Wreathe. This new enchant applies a moderate damage over time to enemies and also does minor instant damage to yourself. Holy crap. This is like some corruption mechanic shit. Let's see what it looks like, because that's what matters most, of course. Oh damn, this is a major enchant. You know, some enchants are very minor, you can barely tell they're equipped, but you will know when this one's... It's a pretty... I'm guessing with a lot of tier sets and stuff, this one's gonna look really, really nice. This is probably one of the biggest visual enchants I've seen in quite a while. Holy crap, the Shadowflame enchant. Okay. Yeah, people, like I said, this is going to be a majorly transmogged enchant. So, very nice. The Shadowflame Wreath, you'll be able to get it in 10.1. That's right. New healer support enchant, data mine, in 10.1 as well. The Spore Tender. Now, this one, I think people are missing something on this one. I don't usually sit here and read about silly enchants, unless it's something visually cool like this. This one, I'm reading about it for a specific reason. I just tuned in and Sam is looking at naked dudes. Sounds like we're right on track, Sharpie. In the latest PTR build, we've data mined a new enchant for healers. Hold on now. For healers, with a support style granting allies they heal with a moderate amount of the highest secondary stat. A support style. Where have we talked about a support style recently? Where has support come up a lot recently in our conversations? Remember when we talked about the new Dracthyr class? Do you guys remember we went into a deep dive of what the new third Dracthyr spec, sorry I said class, the new spec is going to be? Didn't we say it was going to be a support spec? Didn't we say it's going to be a spec heavily surrounded by support? Supporting? No support class is going to want to support, Sam? Yeah, I'm anti-support classes. That's right. Well, I think this enchant has a lot to do with that. I'm just saying. It wouldn't make a support style enchant. Well, you know, we got our disc priests, they be supporting, but what would be the reason for more support style enchants? Oh, maybe adding a new support spec into the game. That's right, I think this is more evidence that the Dracthyr spec is going to indeed be a support spec. I thought it should have been a tanking spec, like I said before. I ain't a fan. But I think more and more we're seeing little cues like this little enchant here and other things that are pointing in the direction of, yes indeed, the new Dracthyr class will indeed be, sorry, I keep saying class, the new Dracthyr spec will indeed be a support spec. Shame. Shame. There are already 6 tanking classes. Not enough, evidently, because we can never get a tank. But I guess that has more to do with the people than the number of specs available. But hey, I just thought lore-wise it made more sense for them to get a tanking spec, considering all of the Black Dragon abilities are tank-centric, and we're going back into the whole Black Dragonflight area, you know, all that shit, going back to delve into the Neltharian's lab and all that. I thought it'd be cool, lore-wise, if they got back their Black Dragon powers, and it enabled them to tank. Just saying.